Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make chocolate chip shortbread cookies. This recipe is all the goodness of melt-in-your-mouth shortbread cookies with a little bit of chocolate added. We're going to start with 1 cup of softened butter. You want to make sure this is softened to room temperature to use it. Next, we're going to add in 2/3 a cup of powdered sugar. Get that in there. And then use a hand mixer to beat this all together. You want to beat this until the mixture is smooth and creamy. Next, we're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Pour that in and get it beating as well. Mix that for just a few seconds until it's well combined. Next, we'll add in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And we'll mix this just until the flour disappears. Now at this point it should look pretty crumbly, but we're going to add in 3/4 of a cup of mini chocolate chips and watch what happens. We'll pour those in and then use a rubber spatula to stir it together. And as you squeeze the dough a little bit and pat it down, it comes together. And that's very common and typical for shortbread. Then I'm going to transfer all of the dough to a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. You can also do this between 2 sheets of plastic wrap. The gallon-sized bag is a little bit easier. And we're going to roll this out until it's about 1/4 inch thick. You don't have to worry about getting perfect edges on this. Just be careful and make sure you watch and get a fairly even thickness all the way across. Next, we're going to transfer this to a fridge on a flat surface to let it harden, which will take about 1 to 2 hours. After it's hardened up, use a sharp knife to cut it into squares or rectangles, or you can use a cookie cutter to make whatever fun shapes you want. Transfer all of your cut cookies to a parchment or Silpat-lined baking sheet and bake in a 325-degree oven for 18 to 20 minutes. You want to bake the cookies until they're just starting to get golden on the edges. Then I'm going to melt some chocolate melting wafers and dip them in the chocolate. Just take one of the cookies and dip it in, and you can do it halfway or 1/3 or 1/4. Then place it back onto either parchment paper or a Silpat to harden up. Now you just need to let the chocolate harden. You can do this on the countertop or pop it in the fridge to make it go faster. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe and check out the rest of my channel, where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.